Hello, I am Suresh Raju speaking. I am attending the interview. There is no panel or available. I am in login, waiting for the asking. Uh, yeah. Okay. 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 Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Suresh.
Ranga.
Hi. Just wait for a minute.
Hi
Hi,
Abhishek.
hi Suresh.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How about you? Just give us 1 minute. Huh? Yes. Yeah, hi Suresh. Shall we start? Yeah, can you please tell us something about yourself, your work experience, and
Um, and so Also have to of infrastructure and have the good of that any side of bug or not.
Okay. What is your role once you like? I want to understand like once you enter into the office, how your day will start. Like, what is the activity you do every day?
That branch process particular of every uh, is focused. The ticket is rising department and take
Okay. So, if you're given an opportunity, how rate yourself out of like 10? If it is AWS, if it is Ansible, if it is Jenkins, what are the tools for DevOps? If you're given an opportunity to rate yourself, so how will you rate yourself out of 10?
it is AWS out of 10
Mm-hmm.
Terraform
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Docker and Kubernetes of 7.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Can you tell us one recent issue that you worked and resolved? Like, we want to understand, like, what is your resolving capacity? Any
It
issue
is
that you have
it
faced?
is the basically product
Mm-hmm.
facing is but the content that is the result.
Mm-hmm. What is the issue yesterday you worked on? Like,
Yesterday,
in your
yes,
routine job? Yeah,
yes,
it could be an issue. Yeah, yeah.
yes. It is basically SEH and not a day to day, but portion of that issue. Very important. Um, one the particular access to that particular, that is the important bugs and circular way implementation of different point. Really, that is ticket raise that particular network to the network in the SRE engine. That is the
Okay. Okay. Ranga, are you there?
Yeah, thanks, Abhishek. Hi, Suresh. Myself, Ranga. So I'm the DevOps lead in that organization. So I'm just going your resume. So what you have mentioned, one sec. Suresh Rapid Korea. So you are completely working on the DevOps environment. So do you have any experience on the Linux environment and AWS?
is 1 second. Meeting on. Yeah,
Yes, Suresh. Yeah, no problem. So in relevant, how many years of experience in the Linux environment?
basically it is primarily Linux. So that
Okay, in Linux environment, what type of activities are you done so far?
Linux will also primarily in joining this are accepted to join the different service cron jobs and pipeline.
Okay. In your organization, how many servers are there?
Actually, I am working Kubernetes
Like in your, how many Kubernetes clusters in your
5 o'clock.
5 Kubernetes clusters? Which application are you working on? Can you explain your project?
Three
Project.
the Java based also
Can you explain your project? I'm asking. Yeah.
yeah.
So.
Uh, basically project the four steps all in this. First
Mhm.
is development. The code is the Git
Yeah,
repository.
that is the agile method. I know already. So you have mentioned the projects, right? Market America, online shopping, Royal
Yeah,
Force Alliances. Can you explain one project? What is the
primarily is the
project?
going point. The IMX project is also time you top of that particular the multi-branch pipelines are running already mentioned. On top of that branch, Jenkins artifact is to the canary Docker. The Docker file is to particular is repository. It is the Node.js and Java application of Microsoft online uh, to
Okay,
update that
okay,
particular.
cool. Yeah, that is process. I know already. Okay, fine. So you have involved. You have done so far the 4 projects, 3 projects you are working, right? So in the 3 projects you are working on the DevOps environment, right? So and also AWS as well.
Yeah,
So in AWS environment, what type of like what type of resources are you use?
it is
Can you explain?
the instances are used Linux.
Yeah.
The
How many
multi
instances are there?
what please.
How many instances are there in our
Yes, yes,
projects?
sir. It is taken to that particular um, the access to the particular person cluster is 25 like, approximate and scale up scale.
Okay, fine. Understood. You are completely working on that only Kubernetes cluster related. You don't know the EC2s, you don't know the server levels, how the connector servers and how can you do that work. You don't know, right?
It basically I am
Yeah, understood that. Okay, fine. In the Kubernetes level only, I will ask that questions like, okay, in Kubernetes, so one of the node, it's getting the not ready states. So how can you troubleshoot yourself first? How can you check that is node is ready or not ready? Whenever you have to check that status is not ready state, so how can you troubleshoot that node?
this cluster is basically up and running or
So first of all, yeah, whenever the Kubernetes cluster is up and running, then only the nodes are visible, right? Yeah. So how can you check the nodes first? I'm expecting the commands. So can you
it,
explain the commands?
that is the kubectl that already up or up running or not. The ready
So
state
one
or
of the
not.
node is showing the not ready states.
Yes,
In
yes.
that case, how can you troubleshoot?
That is uh, the resources are happening the back end. What is how to connect the deploy. Any issues facing a problem.
So you are not maintaining that Kubernetes clusters environment. Like if you have any issues in pod is not running, any deployment issues,
Yes, yes.
any
Yes,
you are only handling or SRE engineers are handling.
handling to the deploy.
Okay, whenever I have to run the new deployment in that Kubernetes cluster, one of the pod is getting the error. Like it's error is getting the taint errors. Uh, what you call exactly? It's like a no scheduling taint error, something like. So how can you troubleshoot in that?
Is basically a prod is application sets is there. What is of the maintenance the specific pods. The replica set is how it is possible that is session up and running.
So are you configure the Kubernetes cluster in AWS environment or your own cloud?
Plus already
In which environment?
uh, the AWS
EKS cluster only. So in EKS clusters, okay, one of the user is not able to see that clusters in that section. And that cluster is showing whenever you log into the cluster, open the cluster, it's resources or pods or nodes. It's not showing that user. How can you provide the permission to the user?
basically I am using permission policies.
You have provided the administrator access as well to that user, but it's not able to see that resources. What happened in that?
The cluster of the permission.
Read write. Missions. How can you provide that IAM level? I don't know exactly.
Is the
Can you explain briefly?
application level of the node server level.
Okay. Yeah, Abhishek. Yeah, you can take. Yeah, done. Thanks.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, role is of
Yes, actually, yeah. The currently we are hosted all our production and non-production into AWS environment. So slightly we are now already started moving into fully into automated like DevOps, which we are implemented already like using GitLabs and like using Dockers. So slowly we are into migrating all the EC2 instance into Dockers. So that's the reason we are looking for a complete DevOps guy who has a good knowledge and have exposure to all the Kubernetes clusters or always Dockers, GitLab, whatever the DevOps tools required. And we located in both the located in Hyderabad, and we have two offices. One is in ECL, that is in main central office, and we have a branch office in High Tech City. We call them as satellite office.
the opportunity.
Okay.
The practical
Yeah, it will be the this thing. So currently you're working for something Sky.
Scilab input.
Okay, okay. You are basically you are from Hyderabad or Bangalore. Okay, 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 okay. So how far you can join? Like already notice period or you're serving notice period? Like okay, okay. Do you already hold an offer? Okay,
The
okay,
two focused
yeah. If you're already holding an offer, is there any reason you're looking for another like just just wanted to?
also.
Okay. Yeah, no issues. So no worries. So we'll get back to you. I mean to say our HR team will get back to you. Okay. Yeah. Hmm?
The
Yeah.
practical
Sure. Sure. We'll schedule accordingly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. You can drop the call. Yeah.
Thank you.